How do I earn mithril? How to get a lot of gold? Those are the eternal questions that bother every Star Warfare player. The elusiveness of the answer makes it seem like it is impossible, like you have to give in and buy those mithril packages from Freyr, or risk getting your account banned by hacking. Except you really don't. It's pretty easy to earn both. Seriously, this is what this video is about actually, so let's get on with explaining. Star Warfare, both of the games, were released before the mobile freemium craze, and as such, give you a way to earn both its premium currency, mithril, and the standard one, gold, without playing for decades or paying real money. Now, make no mistake, you won't earn enough mithril to get the MZ overnight. It takes months of grinding to get to that level, but it is doable. So, what is the magic trick? How do you earn the necessary in-game currency? Let's start with mithril. For both games, there really are three main ways to earn mithril. One is watching sponsor ads and may not be available at all times. A second one is waiting for daily rewards. And the third main one is fighting against bosses. Star Warfare 2 makes this a bit easier by giving you mithril rewards while completing missions in single player, but we'll get to that later. Incidentally, fighting against bosses is also the main way to earn gold, so this part is kind of important. Since the main way to earn a lot of mithril is defeating bosses, speed becomes an essential factor. The faster you kill bosses, the more you can kill, and the more you can kill, the more mithril you can earn. Alien Invasion makes this more difficult by having a drop rate that starts at 30%, meaning there is a chance you will not earn mithril at all, while Payback ensures you always get mithril the first time you fight in a day. The rates reset at 5 PM CST, by the way, just a fun fact. Now, how exactly do you kill them fast? The main part is getting a high DPS weapon. For Alien Invasion, those will be machine guns. For Payback, any of the assault rifles and the Comet 2 shotgun. And a Harbinger, I guess, but if you have that one, I'm pretty sure you won't have to worry about mithril. Combine these with an armor and backpack which have a power bonus, and you're pretty much set. Of course, having a high DPS weapon is not a necessity. The Earthbreaker, for example, has one of the slowest fire rates, yet its high power is great for beating bosses. But for killing a boss quickly, a lot of power delivered fast is the best strategy. Now that you have the loadout, you're going to perform something called a pyramid. Playing every single boss except Christmas Surprise or Heroic Crimson Queen, or at least the ones you can beat, from easiest to hardest. This is where the two games differ. In Alien Invasion, the drop rate always stays at 30%, meaning you can keep trying to earn mithril. Meaning you can always do a double pyramid, and increase your chances of earning mithril. This also theoretically means you can play bosses for all 24 hours in a day, but I doubt anyone will do that. In Payback, after earning mithril 5 times, your chance to earn mithril drops to 0%, meaning you have to wait for the next day. So if you earn mithril in the first pyramid, there is no need to do it again. To prove this method actually nets you enough, let's look at the possible income. The most mithril you can earn in Alien Invasion with this method in a single day is 34. 2 from Mantis, 3 from Poison Pit, 4 from Zeke Ride, 4 from Double Rages, and 4 from Serpent, times 2. The least you can earn is 16. In Payback, the most can be over 70, the least between 40 and 50. Worst case scenario, you don't earn anything in Alien Invasion because of the drop rate, and only 6 in Payback, which is the lowest amount a normal metal crawler boss will give you. Averaging those, we get 16 in Alien Invasion, 38 in Payback. Repeat that for 10 days, and that's already 160 and 380. In a month, 480 and 1140. In just 3 months, the average player can earn 1140 mithril in Alien Invasion and 3420 in Payback, just from bosses. Combine that with the video ads and the daily rewards and the income easily jumps at least 100 more. This won't get you anywhere near enough to get everything or all the best equipment, but it's better to have a clear strategy that will net you some mithril daily than relying on pure luck, even though it literally is always pure luck, to get some mithril occasionally. And remember those mithril rewards in Payback single player missions? Those can net you close to 2,000 more mithril. If you finish them in 3 months, combined with the rest, that's around 5,500 mithril. Not a bad deal if I can say so myself. Now we get on with the gold. This is much simpler. Gold is also obtained mostly from bosses. Sure, single player missions and infinite alien waves give you gold too, and can actually net you millions more than bosses if you play for long enough, but they don't do it as nearly as often to make it worthwhile. To get a lot of gold, all you have to do is grind for mithril. The gold will come with it. For example, playing a pyramid can earn you over 3 million. I've seen a lot of people recommend using swords to freeload and save your gold from being spent on ammo, and while this is a good strategy, it requires getting close to enemies and risks being killed long before the boss. The fastest, easiest, and safest method is to just spam your high DPS weapon from far away. But what about those ammo costs, you say? The trick is to have gold bonuses. Pretty much every armor has some sort of gold bonus, whether as a part of the full armor's ability or just as a bonus on a part of an armor, e.g. on the head, chest, etc. Either way, you will have some bonus. In order to maximize it, just get a backpack that also has a gold bonus. For beginners, the Eco 036 is really the best, despite having only 3 slots. If you already have some mithril to spend, I highly recommend getting the SAM 0051. It is sort of a predecessor to the Jing Jingle and should cover for any ammo you spend. And the Jing Jingle is the absolute best, with an amazing 35% gold bonus. These bonuses will basically cover for any ammo you spend and will ensure that you don't waste any of the profits gained in a boss fight on ammo. Sure, you can combine this with the freeloading method to get even more gold, but then you're just back to being exposed and vulnerable. And that brings us to an end of that. Hopefully you now have a better idea on how to farm for both mithril and gold, and hopefully you won't have as much trouble with your finances. Now, I just want to make this clear, I am in no way discouraging buying mithril though. I think it's great that the fans want to support developers and actually encourage people paying for mithril, as it will keep Freyr alive for longer. But if you don't want to, you really don't need to, as you'll just learn in this video. Stay tuned for more videos, and until next time, peace out.